Hi there, we're currently doing a weekend focus for July 13th, 14th, and 15th, 2018. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I very much appreciate it. As well, thank you so much for liking these videos. You can go onto robinshealing.com if you're interested in booking a session with me or getting a personal reading. You can also check out Robin's Healing at Robin's Healing on Facebook, where I do weekly contests for free readings. As well, you can check out my Instagram page where I do live videos as well. So this is Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Tarot and Angel card deck. So all I'm doing is just clearing my deck and just kind of asking for what will be coming up according to the people that will be watching. So as you can tell, I'm working in my outdoor space. I'm feeling really guided to civilization that's coming up, peace, that sort of thing. I'm really working on stepping stones at this moment. So an airplane's going by right now. So we're working on how to release anger, how to, work on new beginnings, like new energies, that sort of thing. So it could be mood swings for you or something like that, like understanding how to control your anger, how to control your moods, that sort of thing. So we're trying to, that's why I said the civilization, like evaluate our situation, but then also try to shift out of that feeling. So reminding yourself that we're trying to find balance with other people, and we're also trying to find balance within ourselves. So understanding that we have a lot of strength and a lot of support within ourselves that we may not even recognize. So we have to find that inner strength and being, so that we can feel more equivalent right now, meaning we're just as important as other people, and that there's balance within relationships. All right, so we'll talk about Friday right away. I'm hearing that there is some anger lingering around, and again, that's control. So we're learning to release control. I'm feeling like centering yourselves and finding balance, that peace within, but also like really working on your mate, romance, partnerships, that sort of thing, that exchange that we have with the people that really matter most dear and near to our heart. So we have Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So really working on self-gratification, I'm feeling like. So we're doing things because we want to do them, and if we set goals, they have to be what we want. Otherwise, we could find ourselves feeling a little bit down or like a lower vibration. So again, finding that peace within our hearts, Friday. And then we'll say that this is Friday going into Saturday. 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, feeling a lot of emotions around this card, and also feeling some stress in my stomach. So because we're in Cancer energy right now and it's a really powerful new moon, you're going to be feeling the effects of that if you're a sensitive person. Again, that's when we release tension, release control, that sort of thing. We're going to find that logic is easier as well. Otherwise, we're going to be hanging out in a lot of emotional energy. So if we want to kind of transition and move the energy forward, we do have to get out of some of those emotions, and those difficult times that we're experiencing are also in the past. So we don't have to kind of keep reminding ourselves of the pain and all the negative things, all right? Just like new clients, new energy, that sort of thing. So we're bringing new people into our lives, and that's a very positive thing. So, and expect things to get better now. So again, now we're talking about more Saturday, even could be morning into afternoon energy. Expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. So I'm kind of feeling like using that inner child, creative warrior energy. So we're going to have fun, but we're also going to stay really strong. And for some people that are already very logical, this is maybe a time where you need to recognize that you are intuitive. So working on your intuitive practices, connecting with loved ones is also important. So people who make you feel positive, that sort of thing. So reuniting with someone seems like an option today. It could be just an old friend or an old lover or someone you haven't seen in a long time. Renewing vows is also coming up for Saturday. You may be feeling like if you're connecting to your partner on a different wavelength, that may be a time to renew vows, or at least just tell each other how you really, really feel, so that you reconnect in a deeper way. So again, that's where relationships are also transitioning. I absolutely love that. Some people need to go into fantasy a little bit more as well. This is when we do guided meditations or allow our mental energy to, like I said, shift. But it has to be positive vibrations only. So some people need a reading, I'm hearing, so like intuitive guidance, so that they can learn more practices and kind of principles and that sort of thing. Other people are just already like, that's where the stepping stones come in. They're already like taking it and just like going with it. They're just working on how to ground themselves and shift. Okay, so we'll talk about more Saturday into Sunday. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. I already read this one, but obviously it's coming up for Sunday as well. For some people, they do want to, again, I'm just reading it again, we want to stay away from like drama, negativity, that sort of thing. But I'm feeling called into just saying goodbye to the old. So obviously, if we keep hanging out in the same energy, this is what's going to occur. We're just going to be feeling like, you know, the stress is starting to affect our physical bodies and that sort of thing. So I'm feeling like putting your energy forward so you can offer things to people, like show people your best side, show people what you can offer, that sort of thing. So that's why we're working with others, and it's such a powerful new moon energy. So I just feel like saying, may God be with you. I'm hearing to really connect with not just loved ones that are existent, but also loved ones that have passed. So it could be just focusing more on that reincarnation energy. Very interesting. So keeping in mind when I do these readings, they're just general, so you can get a personal one, and everything is subject to change. So we're still working on energies of the here and now. So we're not just predicting you know, your future. We're really working on energy being an everlasting and never-ending thing. So it's going to work for some people and less for others. So it could be that energy work isn't your thing, but maybe getting the body work, like the physical hands-on work, is something that you're being more called into. So I'm also feeling like this stuff that I talk about, the language that I use, that sort of thing, are for adults. So just making sure that when we're watching things like this, or like connecting, that I'm just feeling like the energy needs to be just for adults. So if you're relating this to the child, it may not be appropriate for them. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have an awesome weekend. Bye.